Hello everyone, welcome to Tutorials in Hand. In this video tutorial we are going to see how to write a C program to find simple interest. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. So first of all, as we know that this is a formula of simple interest wherein simple interest is equals to nothing but P into R into T divided by 100. So from this we can clearly make out that we will require three inputs from the user, which will be nothing but principal, rate and time. So let's first of all write the stepwise approach that we should follow. So what's step 1? So step 1 is to take input of what? PRT, right? Now once we got principal, rate and time, then what we have to do? Then finally we have to calculate the simple interest. Now once we are done with this, then finally in step 3 we can simply print up the result, right? So we can simply print the SI. So this is the overall step that we are going to use, and this is a formula that we are going to follow. So let's comment it out first of all. Now, as we know that in any C program, the very first thing that we have to do is to include the header files that might be required in the program. So as of now, the very basic header file is what? It's stdio.h. Since we are aware that with help of stdio.h, we can utilize functions like printf and scanf. So let's include it first of all. Now once we are done with this, we can clearly start our main method so that we can start writing our program. So let's move to step 1, which is to take input of principal, rate and time. So first of all, let's declare three variables for principal, rate and time, and let the data type be a float. Now let's tell the user what exactly he or she needs to do. Now let's suppose that the user, after seeing this particular comment, he or she has entered the principal, rate and time. So we as a programmer have to make sure that those all three details or data gets stored in these three variables, and this thing we can perform with help of scanf. So the way how we will do it is we'll simply write scanf and then modulus f for the first principal, then again modulus f for the second rate, and again modulus f for the third. Now where exactly we have to store the first input? So we have to store it in which variable? In variable p. So let's give ampersand p, and the second one should be stored in which? So it should be stored in r, and same goes for the third one, which would be t. Right, now we are done with step 1, which is we have got the input of principal, rate and time. Now let's move to step 2, which is to calculate the simple interest. So first of all, let's declare a variable for simple interest and let the variable be SI itself. Now we know that simple interest is what? It's nothing but P principal into rate into time. So we'll simply write P into R into T and all divided by 100, right? So this is what we wanted, this is what we were looking out for. Now let's move to step 3, which is print, and that we can do easily with help of printf function. So we can directly give modulus f, but in order to decorate the result, let's give 0.2, which basically means that there should be two numbers after the decimal points. Had we wrote 3, then this would mean that there would be 3 numbers after the decimal point, and then comma. Now let's return 0 and let's run this program to see everything working. And here you can see that it's asking me for the principal, rate and time. Let's give 100 as the principal and rate as 1 and time is 1 again, and so we are expecting the result out to be 1.00, and boom, here you can see that the simple interest is 1.00. Now let's try out with a 0 anything. Let it be 1000, let the rate be 0 and the time be 1, and boom, here you can see that the simple interest is 0.00. So this is how we can write a program in C in order to find the simple interest, wherein we have asked the user to enter the principal, rate and time. So this was all about the video. Thank you.